What else did you think about this story?
Mm.
What about death wearing a cape? But I mean, is that just something about showing the ownership of the sun on death? Could be also like some folk were wondering like why uh some people were wondering why the Grim Reaper is depicted wearing a cape or something like that, and they retrospectively
Um,
came up with a story.
what? No, because I'm not really sure, but I just thought maybe that thinking that since while death is everywhere and necessary, it can't necessarily be seen all the time. Like it maybe kind of needs to stay hidden in a way. And kind of be waiting in the
Yeah,
background. Uh,
yeah, like a shadow, ev- it's it's always instantly possible everywhere.
yeah. And and yeah, maybe people literally can't handle seeing it all the time. Like
It needs
it's
to
like
stay
a
hidden.
yeah, until the time comes. Yeah.
Mm. And yeah, maybe that's an explanation for the chaos and the that happened before
Mhm.
that yeah, life is not we we find it intolerable to live life where death would be so obvious, even though
Mhm.
he needs to be ever present. He needs to remain hidden.
Mhm.
And that maybe has something to do with like, yeah, societal life. Like we as a
Mhm.
society decided to keep death hidden or something like that.
Yeah.
Maybe clothes have something to do with that social aspect too. Like
Mhm.
clothes are more our social thing, right? You don't, I mean, besides the necessity of clothes in certain weather, part of the reason maybe we have clothes, or anyway, the the function of clothes is also social. It's not just physical. Like it designates rank, sex, age, status. I guess I said rank already. It hides our nakedness. So it maybe makes people less lascivious,
Mhm.
less purely sexual beings or something. But yeah, there's something. Why do they tear the clothes off death? Because anyway, that makes him vulnerable.
Yeah, like I think it would make him vulnerable and maybe I'm probably overthinking too much, but maybe more kind of hated in a way or I don't know.
Contemptuous.
Contemptuous, yeah.
He becomes a more excuse me, not contemptuous, contemptible figure,
Yeah.
less venerated, less respected.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah, but yeah, an interesting story in this Turnip Princess book. Yeah, but maybe it seems to have something to do with yeah, the coming about from so there's really strong forces in our world, life and death and society maybe and a lot of those things can butt up against each other if they don't know how to work together and create chaos and maybe extermination of all life. And then yeah, there has to have been or there has to be in the future because myths are supposed, are a description of perennial patterns, but there has to be some sort of knowledge and relationship that they have with each other so that there is harmony and that there is life, tolerable life, and there isn't chaos and violence and death all the time. So this story is one possible way to describe that process from violence to order, to
Mm.
some kind of natural order. But yeah, do you have any other thoughts on this one?
So far, but yeah, just I thought for a short story, I think there's like a lot of kind of density to it that
Yeah.
yeah, I feel there's still stuff there
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
discuss.
And by the way, let me know if you think of any of that stuff. But
Hmm.
yeah, I think many of these stories, maybe all of them are like that too. There's
Hmm.
very dense. This author was less literary than Schonwerth is less literary than the Grimm brothers. He's more directly from the horse's mouth of the people he took these stories from. But yeah, maybe we'll do another one of these later or go back to Grimm. But yeah,
Sounds good, but yeah, I'm liking both, so yeah, they're both good.
that's good. But yeah, enjoyed this and maybe we'll do another one next week.
Sounds good.